everyone. Thank you for joining us again on this weekly workshop. My name is Nibal, and I have my colleagues Baha, Khusro, and Maid. And the objective of this call is, as usual, to handle your inquiries and questions. So if you have any question, please raise your hand. And once you have the chance, I will give you the mic. So please unmute yourself and ask your question. This call will be recorded and we will share the recording with you after the call or within 24 hours, a link via YouTube. We have 29 attendees, but for some reason I don't see any hands risen. Any questions? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think now allowed. Morning, Evgeny.
Hello.
Yes.
Guys, I have a question. So during the workshops, business workshops, my people had to know that there is possibility to cancel message if it was already sent to Tatmeen, for example, shipping. But according to my understanding, it's impossible to do through API. Can you please confirm the statements?
No, it is possible through an API. You can do it through portal also and API also, but API we are yet to publish this.
Yeah, so the postman collection and the guide for this cancellation, we will publish this by next week.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
API is available, just how to call it, we will publish it online.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Most welcome.
The product verification as well, API will come together or that?
No, that is separate.
That's separate. Okay. Any other question? Is my computer updating? Can you see any other hands?
No other questions.
Other questions? Okay. The chat is disabled, so if you have any question, please raise your hand and post your question. Okay, so if no more questions, I will leave this call open for, let's say, 10 more minutes. And if we don't receive any more questions, then we conclude this call. Okay.
Disable the mic.
Hello, Barbin, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Parveen from Farmer Stores. I have one queries which is raised from our MAH. Okay, we are importing, non-registered item, but this item was now recently we registered in a Ministry of Health. Okay, so my question is, so usually for the import permit, we are uploading a certificate of analysis as well as the batch release certificate from our supplier. Okay, here we have the manufacturer is different from the batch releaser. So we are receiving a certificate of analysis from the manufacturer and the batch release certificate from the MAH. The MAH, it is considered to be a batch releaser here in our product. Okay. So I already raised this question to Tatmeen as well as. So my question is, our supplier is asking to release the batches for the sales. Once a serial number are uploaded to the respective data hub, this is to avoid that batches will get onto the market with no yet active serial numbers. So which in this case would trigger an alert.
When you upload the serial numbers to Tatmeen, no, I don't think
Yes,
there will be no alerts. What is their concern? How would this alert be triggered from their perspective?
Because they are asking, so because I started inquiring to the import permit section as well as they are saying you have to submit the certificate of analysis from the batch releaser itself. Okay, and we are trying to do our best in order to take the certificate of analysis from the batch releaser. Meanwhile, whether if our supplier uploading the batches into the site, whether it will not trigger any alert, right? Because
Alert
these serial number are not yet active. They are
Alerts.
only particularly to the UAE market.
I'm not sure I understood the question, by the way. So let me try to explain what I understood. So this manufacturer is saying, is Tatmeen going to raise an alert because the reports are from two different entities or what? The certificates.
No, only one entity only, the batches. For example, the batches, they are particularly producing for the UAE, but it is not active because they need to release the batch for the country specific.
What do they mean it's not active on their system?
Yes.
But I don't think this will trigger any alerts on our side.
So
Yes.
if it is not active serial numbers, it will not trigger any alert in the Tatmeen portal. I'm right?
I cannot comment on this because I don't understand what active means. This is something obviously on their side, in their system.
Okay.
So it doesn't trigger anything with us, on Tatmeen. But there is one thing they need to take into consideration. If they upload these serial numbers onto Tatmeen, this means that this shipment is bound to the UAE. They cannot ship any other serial numbers. The serial numbers that were commissioned to Tatmeen should be the ones that are shipped physically to the UAE.
Okay. Okay, this serial number is, it is issued after receiving batch release certificate, or we have to, how we have to process? We have to, they have to just produce the, serial number. They have to upload the Tatmeen portal to take the approval. Then they have to release the batch release certificate.
Yeah, this is something that you have to ask them, but I'll tell you how Tatmeen works very quickly. First of all, you as a licensed agent, you have to issue an import permit, which you are ready to do, right? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
You have to enter a G10 when you request the import permit.
Yes, yeah,
Correct?
we do. Yeah, we do.
When you take this import permit, you give it back to the manufacturer. They will need to put the import permit shipment number in the commissioning message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And report it to Tatmeen. What I'm trying to tell you is the same serial numbers that they have reported during commissioning should be the same serial numbers that you receive physically at the port of arrival.
Okay.
Right? So just to address, to address the comment that you made about active and inactive, they should not ship to the UAE a batch which is not intended for the UAE. Otherwise, Tatmeen will raise an alert that this is possibly a counterfeit or a parallel import.
That means while doing the commissioning, they should have to, what are the serial numbers they meant for the commissioning? They should have to only send it to the UAE. I'm right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. For example, our shipments, we are it is a high value shipments. We are importing a limited basis. Let's say like, for example, one shipment have only 2 viols or one shipment have 10 viols, but there is a multiple shipments. We are based on the LPOs we are importing and considering the expiry of the product as well as. In this case, every time they have to, I mean, go and do, do the commissioning for each serial numbers. I'm right for the by particular basis or the shipment basis, or they can do the whole batches and they can multiple release the shipments.
Right. The import permit can contain multiple shipments, right?
Yes,
Right.
yeah. Pre-permit only a single, but shipment permit, I believe more than 2 permit is it's allowed.
Okay.
I mean more than one.
Right, very good. So let's assume that in your import permit, you said that you're going to ship 100 vials to the UAE, okay?
Okay.
In reality, you shipped these vials over 10 shipments, correct? Right.
Yes.
Each time you send something to the UAE, you have to commission before you send it.
Yes.
Tatmeen will do the calculation and will match the numbers. If you ship vials, let's say correctly, and let's say that you send 9 each time, or let's say you send 10 each time over 10 shipments. This is 100, right?
Yes.
If by mistake on the 10th shipment you send 11 pieces, Tatmeen will raise an alert that you have consumed the amount of units that you have issued an import permit for. So the numbers should match. You have to be careful about this.
Okay. That means they can do the commissioning one time and they can ship the goods on multiple shipments, more than one shipment.
Yes, you can do this.
But what are the serial numbers which is commissioned to the UAE market? They should have to hold that particular item in their warehouse.
Yes.
I'm correct? Okay.
Yes,
So they are asking this serial numbers they needed in order to issue the batch release certificate. So I will advise them you can do particular batch. For example, as you said, they can do for the 100 vials and in multiple orders we can receive the shipments. But it should not exceed or the total number of the serial number which is already reported to Tatmeen portal. I'm right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
For example, if they are in this case, let's say they are not, imported any one batch. Let's say if it is due to short expiry or something else, the order being cancelled by our hospitals. In this case, how do they should have to do the decommissioning in the Tatmeen portal or?
Oh, no, yani let's say that they have shipped 90 and 10 are pending, and they have to cancel that order.
Okay.
As far as Tatmeen is concerned, that's fine. But you have already paid an import fee. So your worry becomes to go back to the ministry and tell them that I have canceled these 10 pieces. Am I entitled for a reimbursement, for example?
Okay, because
As far as Tatmeen is concerned, it doesn't matter. It's less work on our side, so don't ship them.
So even
once they
if
ship
you
the-
decommission, that doesn't give you additional balance in your import permit. It was already consumed during the commissioning.
But commissioning, it should be based on the shipment permit only, right?
Yes.
Or-
Yes. Shipping
So
permit. Yes.
each shipment permit need to be done separately, the commissioning. I'm correct?
Yeah, each shipment
Yes.
is to be linked to a shipment permit. Now, for one shipment permit, you can send multiple, you can send calls to system of commission multiple times. That's fine, as long as you don't surpass the quantity.
So sorry, I didn't get you.
So for any shipment, it has to be linked to a shipment permit, an import shipment permit, or a local sales permit. That's mandatory. Without the system, it's not going to accept this. But it's not necessary you bundle everything in one call. So you can upload it multiple times in the system, as long as you don't surpass the quantity.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day. Thank you.
Thank you. John, good morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, I just want to check if there's already a follow-up with Mohap regarding the error on the dispensation.
One second. Yeah, John, 1 second.
Yeah.
John, we are coordinating with the ministry on that. We have done, let's say, more than half the job. The remaining will be done by in the coming, hopefully, 2 to 3 days. It will be completely done. So yeah, I will send you an email directly to you, John, to once that is done. If not, then join us on the next call and we can confirm it to you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem. No worries. Muhammad, can you please unmute yourself? Muhammad?
Ahmad, can you hear us?
Can you try now to unmute yourself, Muhammad? Mic is allowed. We should be able to unmute. Muhammad, try again one more time to unmute yourself. Okay, it's not good. Perfect. So I guess there are no more questions. We can conclude this call. Thanks everyone for joining us today, and we'll see you all next week, hopefully. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.